Okay, today I'm going to make the beer can chicken using all Pampered Chef tools and recipes. I just wanted to show everybody that included in your any Pampered Chef item is a user's guide, and it comes in 3 languages. And also, with most items, there are recipes, and that's where I'm getting the recipe that I'm going to use today. Right there, beer can chicken. So I'm going to get the herbs mixed up. I'm going to alter the recipe just a little bit today because I'm out of paprika. So Pampered Chef has a lot of different seasonings, and I have a few that are my favorites. Just depends on what I'm cooking. So I'm going to mix in the chili lime seasoning. And it looks like it's the last bit of that. The rubs are really good, and since I'm doing chicken, they're particularly good on chicken. But they're only $4.75 a piece, and they're a real good bargain. Okay, chili lime, I'm going to put in a teaspoon of garlic powder, which I did not get out. I'm using these real handy measuring spoons. So 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of dry mustard. Oop! Well, the mustard wanted to get out. So a teaspoon of dry mustard. So this is the dry mustard I'm using, Coleman's. It's a good one. And a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use kosher salt. I'm going to use the little mini easy read measuring cup because when you're pouring out of a box, sometimes it's hard to get it into a little measuring spoon. And then I need some ground pepper. Here we go, the ground pepper. 1 teaspoon. Okay. So I'm going to whisk this all together, and this is going to be my dry rub for my chicken. You know, I have several different recipes that I use when barbecuing chicken. And you know, you just go with anything that you like, actually. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side for just a minute. And then I'm going to get out my chicken. And I'll be right back after I wash it. Okay, the chicken is washed. I'm going to pat it dry. Okay, so the chicken's dry. I'm going to use my shears, my kitchen shears. I use these all the time. Today I'm not deboning a chicken or cutting it up for fryer pieces, but these are what I use to do that. They're wonderful, wonderful shears. You can use them like today. My son, Trevor, got me 24 roses for Mother's Day, so we cut the stems off of them. But I'm just going to cut the excess fat off of the chicken. And you'll notice that I'm using a flexible cutting board underneath this chicken so I can kind of keep my other work surface clean. Okay, so the excess fat has been cut off the chicken, and now I'm going to season it. Now I have tried several different ways of seasoning a chicken, either it be pieces or a whole chicken, and I find the best way is to put it in a Ziploc bag of some sort and then put the seasoning in around it. Put some in and then flip it and put the rest in. And then just kind of give it a good shake. When you do it this way, you don't have to actually be touching the meat. And you can get the whole chicken seasoned. Okay. Now, this is the new barbecue grill pan. This thing is just wonderful. It's a beer can roaster, so you can take the beer can holder off and you can just put vegetables or meat or whatever in here and use it on the grill. Or like we're going to do today, we're going to use it for beer can chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a can of beer. And this is one of my very favorite tools. It's only $5, but you can open beer tabs just like that. You don't have to break your nails, ladies. You can open a 2-liter bottle of soda with this end, and then you can break the seal on like a can of pickles, or not a can, a jar of pickles. So this is one of the most useful tools, and it has a magnet and it sticks right on the refrigerator. Listen. Ta-da! It's not on my work surface. So I'm going to pour out about a 1/3 can of this beer. I'm not opposed to drinking beer, but I just don't drink Budweiser. Okay, so now I'm going to put the chicken on the beer can. Now I just bought this chicken yesterday, and I tried to find the smallest one that I could find, and it was about 6 pounds. The chickens were on sale for 98 cents a pound, and I guess everybody got the small ones. So this guy is going to take a little bit more time to cook than what I like to buy. I usually like to buy a 4 or 5 pound chicken. So this chicken is ready. It's going to go on the barbecue at about 350 with low heat underneath, high heat to the side. I have a 4-burner barbecue, and it's going to take about 1.5 hours for it to cook. I also wanted to add, while you're taking it to the barbecue, you see it has all the little holes. I like to carry it on one of our aluminum baking sheets because I don't want any juices or anything coming off of the pan and onto my floor. The aluminum baking sheets are $18. This one is the large one. You will absolutely love these baking sheets. They're perfect for just about any use in the kitchen. Okay, the grill barbecue pan beer can chicken is done. Obviously I've taken it off of the pan, and there's the chicken. Trevor got a leg off before I could film. That's the Easy Read instant read thermometer. Made sure that it was 165 before we took it off the grill. Really, really yummy. You can do it too.